is up to you. I didn't say I want to cook. Now you know.
Coach, the rain is
Man.
falling. The fans are so.
Oh my God, bro! It's always freaking raining.
M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore,
I
Maryland.
think your stream turned off.
Nothing like the fanfare of
Yeah, it's back
introductions
up.
to an NFL game, and that was in evidence.
Yeah, can you bring me another rubber band?
Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Yeah.
Bro. Yeah, I think I'm retired on playing games in this league.
Play clock down to 0. This is not the way to start a drive. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Check 13. Check 13. Check. Fresno. Squeeze. Twitch. Watch Twitch. 36.
Stepping up. He's going to keep it. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
But obviously they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead now, they're dealing with second and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now.
You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
Thank you.
Now on second and 13. Jackson escaping the pressure right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Jackson from the shotgun. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
Here's Jackson. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Two first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They run the counter. McFarland. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 48. 36-yard line.
2nd and 5 now. Jackson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Who we got? Bang, 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 bang. Check, 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 check.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Down. Ain't too soft. 56. Bandit. Bandit. Go.
First carry for James Conner. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, Conner looking for space. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. They'll try and run forward with Conner. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
On 1st and 10 is Conner, and not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Dante Fowler in on the stop.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On 2nd down now, it's Conner.
Still
Good work
running
to
in
pick
front
up
of him,
7
bro.
yards there. That gets him
138 million worth of garbage. 138 million worth of
easy
garbage.
yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some
40.
height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder,
Why cut Jared Goff? How much you got to pay him?
through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay
Just
upright. See
just
the
like
field,
that one
make the
season?
runs we just saw there.
And he's got the first down.
But I wanted
yardage
to pay him
as
the
he
rest of
takes
the
it
money,
down
right?
to the 49. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Oh my God.
Now it's Conner.
Trash. He can't lead nobody.
And they'll get him
He can't
down
throw
as he's
over
inside
nobody.
the 40. The Steeler first down with a pickup of 11 yards. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
On 2nd down, it's Conner. He'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
On 3rd
These
down,
quarters
trying
ain't
to
no
throw.
fucking way. I think I'm
He's
just
got
gonna
his
like
tight
not
end,
take this
David
shit.
Njoku.
Oh, where everybody
He
at?
will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Now here's Snell. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stump down for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. 2nd and 5. And he's going to take it.
Oh, my God. Y'all niggas not coming down to
David Njoku, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards.
How did the Rams make it to the Super Bowl?
And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up
Jared
to
Goff.
only the 14.
It sure wasn't Jared Goff.
In conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get
I think this Jared Goff must be another Jared Goff in the league.
That's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Why my niggas ain't making it like that?
And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right
it's
here?
fucking raining.
You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
That'll be taken in the end zone. Shreds the tackle. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll abandon it just yet.
Anything, at least 3 points get completion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense,
Browns are
energizing
kicking my
for
ass.
an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game,
Garbage.
that'll make the
These
guys
niggas
carrying
is
the ball
trash.
very, very happy.
These
A little
niggas
bit
is trash.
pressure right. That was
I ain't got no damn offensive line, and Jared Goff can't hit the bright side of a barn with a rocket launcher.
Side of midfield. Play on 3rd.
It's ridiculous, bro.
From the gun,
You
Jackson.
ain't paying this nigga $160-something
Oh,
million.
come on. So here's what come to Badmoney.
It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone.
That's great.
It's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. They begin on the ground here with Connor. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. This is the tight end, Njoku.
Glitch.
And he takes it all the way down to the 3. It's a big play there for the Steelers. And even 50 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try to run it. This is Connor. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Here's Connor. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Fucking holes up.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Connor. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
Yeah, this offensive line is trash as fuck. Didn't they release Ty Gurley?
Yep. The Steelers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep
I know why.
going. This is 3rd and goal.
He tied all their money up.
He's
trash as fuck.
They hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. It'll be a loss of
they don't got no offensive line. This nigga even fucking run the ball.
Here on 4th and goal. Boswell's kick is good.
Bro, oh, God. Damn, dog.
They took it all the way to the 1.
Bro.
In the end, opt for 3.
Just doesn't sound right, does it?
I'm embarrassed.
All the way down to the 1-yard line. Isn't that supposed to be?
I can't run the ball because we ain't got no line. If I throw the ball, it's interception.
And per usual, it felt like the guys on the sideline wanted to go ahead and go for it.
Of course they did, but of course head coach, it defers back to him, and he made the decision. Let's get 3 out of this. Make sure we get some points.
He's streaming.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second
And then I'm not
quarter.
going to be able to play MJ. You know, it seems like I can play MJ either.
Okay, my bad. You're down 3 scores. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Stephon,
I don't know. He ain't as
Notre
malicious.
Dame man. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Jared Goff has thrown 10 interceptions.
Now it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And this one incomplete.
Damn it.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Pretty sizable gain of 8 that time on the keeper, but now it's 4th down. Here's
bullshit,
Sam
just
Cook
juking
now,
it.
as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Let's go. Go ahead in the game, but you have to make that shit count in the playoffs.
That's how you know when they get frustrated.
And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have.
Yep, just like run that. We ain't
because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we?
70-0, 10 interceptions.
And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long distance.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
And Brandon, the passing game for both
Just
of these
think
teams
what?
is going to be affected as the game goes along.
I am tanking. What you mean? I ain't got no choice.
So
No,
that
it's
might mean a
fucking
few more
3.
wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
Baltimore with good starting.
Oh, I said I'm finna just put my shit on auto 40. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't, not that I can't place, but we already know how this gonna go.
After a gain of 2, maybe 3.
I'm just man on the team. Anybody want Jared Goff?
Play for 2 yards on first down.
I like my team. I'm just not playing in the season because I'm not finna get embarrassed playing with fucking Jared Goff.
Up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
I don't want Phillips. I'm gonna draft the quarterback at the end of the season. I'm not putting no more money on the books. They books already fucked up with this nigga contract.
First down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
So I'm finna see what we can do. And I swear to God, if I get a fucking call from Johnson, I'm finna flip my shit.
Flush to his right.
Nigga, go block. Why are you trying to catch?
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
I sent it to you in the Facebook message. So we're gonna have a 60 million cap penalty if we release this nigga. This nigga is trash. We ain't got the money for that.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson, his throw incomplete. Steven Nelson able to get a hand in coverage.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go around.
Man, the way you was cussing it, what you call it? I would took Kirk Cousins.
They've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass.
What free agents is out here?
To throw is Jackson. From the gun, he'll throw. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
How many times do we hear that 3rd down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
Here's the first carry for Bo Scarborough. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Can you get in contact with MJ?
They run. This is Scarborough. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Bo Scarborough, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Yeah, rebuilding shit. Oh, my God.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Mike,
You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good
Got
size lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play,
Mike,
go ahead and take your lead into the locker room.
I don't understand why my niggas not blocking, bro. They getting blocked every time. Like, middle open every time.
Going my way. I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up.
Damn, I ain't got no good run defense or something.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Right back to Connor here on 1st. He'll be stopped at the 35.
Joe Burrow
picks up 7 yards. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Offensive player of the year.
Come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
No, nope. Well, who's gonna win it?
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Here's Hines.
40.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the
Spencer
marker.
Rattler.
8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Where did you get him?
And we're going to get a timeout.
How long have you had him?
With 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
And he's been starting? So you set the...
So with 2 ticks
So
left here in the half,
why is he
on
third
the
on
field goal
this?
unit.
I understand that. How old is Sean now?
So we've reached the intermission and what right now is a
Why are you already working on another quarterback?
As we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
So you Bill Belichick out here.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue.
But I didn't build Jalen. I wasn't developing Jalen. Jalen was my actual starter.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Yeah, I see all of your backups are 80.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to
That's
attack
what I did.
this in
I
the
stacked
second
up on
half.
picks.
Nice first half that we've had.
That's why Gutter is the monster that he is right now.
We're going to see him.
He has at least 5 Dallas Cowboys.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
GameStop lunches is curbside contact development or
The
delivery.
Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. They'll look to throw.
No, that's why they send out this email, so they ain't got you. If they close down, they're gonna go bankrupt.
Before they're able to knock him down. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Hines. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
On 2nd down now.
Wow.
It's Connor.
How this nigga's not blocking everybody, bro? That's what I'm talking about.
Pickup of 8.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Connor on 1st down, able to take this one forward for about 6. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
On 2nd down, it's Connor, and he'll get it down here to the 43. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive.
Yeah, I need a rookie quarterback. I need a running back.
I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
This year I'm
And
going
that's the
all
last thing
offensive
they need,
linemen.
especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
But Dallas, I'm getting all offensive linemen and a fullback. They're old.
Let's go now. 15 line.
They're all 31 years old, at least.
They'll run on 1st down. Hines, 2 yards up.
And I got to get a fullback to help my running game. Okay, so don't say I didn't try. MJ, don't say I didn't try.
Pick up there, it'll be 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. They're able to push forward for about 4 down to the 47. And they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
And he's gone.
They run with Hines.
Look at my ex-girlfriend when they go with me white.
He's taken down right at the 25.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
3rd and short.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They run again with Hines. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
On 3rd down, it's Hines, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
This nigga Gutter just killed the whole third quarter by himself.
Yep,
And
that's
this
the
one's going
strategy.
to just tuck
Ain't
into the
touched the ball
bottom
not
left
one time.
corner as he gets it to go.
Third quarter already almost over.
And that will extend their lead even further. So 3
And he
field
got the
goals
field
that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming up? And he fumbled it. It's
wow, bro!
And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains,
I can't get a
those
hit
guys
stick
have
though.
to touch the ball and carry it. They're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy. I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. This is Hines. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. They'll run here with Connor. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Dancing to his left.
Well, he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket. There was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Come on, man. Turbo was killing me in the rain. He just can't hold on the ball.
And this is no good. Close, but he misses just left to the upright. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, They've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last
Oh, these niggas look like they can't go block.
Yeah,
I like that.
your analysis
Damn.
is symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I
need
like
you
is
to
that
go block.
you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground.
Oh
McFarland.
my God.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
Oh, this niggas for real? I ain't know you move like that, my guy. I knew you move, but I ain't know you move like that.
Operating from the gun. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Boswell for the extra point. I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
It just depends on how Madden feels.
On 1st down, Connor. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Again, a run with Connor.
Man, we can't get no. My team just can't do shit.
With a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. Back to throw. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Ready. Hands over. Here we go. All day. Defense. All day.
They'll run here with Connor. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Connor. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. James Conner.
You use Jalen Hurts like the Chiefs used Dallas Smith.
And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Boswell good with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line up.
And for the first time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Steven Nelson.
Nigga wide open, Lamar.
Midfield and down to the 45.
Damn.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. On the run is Connor. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling.
Gotta say he's gonna get that ball.
They want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down.
You sure you want to be good in the playoffs?
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Connor. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with a lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that plus 3.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Ebony is my head. Ivory is the speed.
And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They are the Basham brothers.
Here's 2nd and 8. Steps away to his left. Well, it's caught.
Wow. Rough in the passer, too.
So that one will be accepted. The Steelers on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
61, matchbox lights.
We need more. Tell them we need more.
Jump, son!
Intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's
It ain't acceptable. You supposed to jump.
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this
That man supposed to jump a long time ago.
Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only.
This ball is clearly my dude hand.
Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't
Ball
he?
clearly in my
dude
dude
hand. The
hand.
defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in
Oh,
sync.
that was an interception.
Putting on the pressure. The backside.
TJ Watt.
Hawks and picking passes off.
But it was an interception.
Be taken down, but
If it wasn't out of bounds, that would have been an interception.
a big play that time for the Ravens. Give him 42 yards on the ground. Right back to him on first down.
Oh, boy.
Play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. They go play action.
All right, so if they become an X Factor, they automatically get an ability, right?
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker.
Yeah, I mean, if they're not, but if they're not 80 in their X Factor, do they get an ability?
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week.
I'm so ready to get to the end of the season. I'm ready to get to the playoffs.
Is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's always
both my safeties gonna have their abilities too.
Confidant is on the sidelines. I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback. That's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Looking to throw. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster.
You going? Oh, this shit cheating, bro. They just moved me out the way.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster. His 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point put through by Boswell, and that will extend this big lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson. And this one's incomplete.
This fucking ring, bro. Can I get a sign out?
The intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow.
Wasn't a little way to show blitz.
You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Now he's flushed out right.
Oh, Lord! Jeez!
Interception. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone, and his guys will take over.
He's not even sitting there!
Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check
Oh, Lord,
my math.
Lamar's just
But
fucking
it is
up.
now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
This nigga arm tripping now. This nigga arm was not like this.
It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Somebody can't jump.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught.
Somebody can't
We
jump.
are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. They'll set up to throw. Buying time to his left. Shedding through the defense. Got an open man. It's Washington. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag.
Oh, he ducked him.
So let's see.
He ducked him. Face mask.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. Now this one was
all right, Jalen, where was that when you was over here?
On to their big lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here.
Why are you doing all this? Oh, why are you doing that extra stuff, bro?
Fletcher Cox make that now
jumping around in the pocket
for him on the season.
We've been around this league for a while, and many
I ain't
coaches
even move. What are
never
you
pull
doing?
their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost like they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here.
General West. Hey, Team 6. Team 6. Now.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this will be incomplete.
Yeah, what's going on?
Physical
Nobody
play
want
on
the ball
there, and it's 2nd down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to
Johnson on free, football's out. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
Oh, wait!
And they'll start out with great field position.
Now y'all want to hit stick and shit, man.
7-yard line in enemy territory.
This shit should be done early.
Maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you
What have I
you're
done?
that football grip it too tight in the rain?
I think
What
that you can, and
have
it's such a
I
delicate
done?
balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
Forced out to his left. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A big offensive explosion.
Hope I see the same energy when it comes to playoffs.
The defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
All right, we
I think you
advancing.
said that last time.
Makes their
It
job
backfired.
that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different
Wait,
style
BJ, you
and
were
a
talking this
different
whole
flow.
time?
So for Pittsburgh,
Oh
they get
shit!
win
I did not
number
know I
10
had you
on the
muted, my
year
guy.
as they
What's
move to
happening, boy?
10-1. And they will head back home.
I was just having a